My name is Erik Belinfante. I'm an oral and maxillofacial surgeon with Atlanta Oral and Facial Surgery. I have been a surgeon since 1993 for the past 20 years. I went to the University of Georgia for my undergraduate schooling, and then I went on to Boston University for dental school. I did 1-year fellowship through Boston City Hospital and New England Medical Center in general oral and maxillofacial surgery. And upon completing that, we then traveled to Cleveland to Metro Health Medical Center, where I did a year of general anesthesia, level 1 trauma anesthesia. And then following that year, we continued to Brooklyn and Queens, where I attended Catholic Medical Center to get my oral and maxillofacial surgery certificate. I knew I wanted to be an oral and maxillofacial surgeon from about the age of 6. My dad is an oral and maxillofacial surgeon still within our practice, and he used to show slides of his patients after dinner, and we would review his cases, and I knew from that early age that this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to become a partner in Atlanta Oral and Facial Surgery so that primarily I could work with my father for a few more years. And I have 2 locations that I currently work out of. One is in Johns Creek in Alpharetta, Suwanee, Georgia. The second location is the Sugar Hill office, which is located in the Beaufort-Cumming area as well. What do we do in Atlanta Oral and Facial Surgery? What I do primarily in my portion of the practice is removal of wisdom teeth, impacted wisdom teeth, dental implant placement, biopsies in the oral area, and some facial reconstructive surgeries. And what this entails is children who have extra teeth or have injuries to their face come in, and we can put them to sleep, and this way they can have their surgery done without nearly as much as anxiety as being awake. And while they're asleep, we take care of their surgical needs and wake them up. For the majority of the adults that we treat, we put them to sleep to take out single wisdom teeth, single teeth, biopsies, and other procedures. We do this with either local anesthesia just to numb it up, as a dentist would, or we do it with them under IV anesthesia where they're completely asleep and then wake them up when the procedure's done. I specialize within my practice of Atlanta Oral and Facial Surgery in seeing a lot of young pediatric patients. I see a lot of young children due to my anesthesia training, and I like treating the children. They're highly energetic, and I have a good time with those kids. And I like seeing the kids for their wisdom teeth as well. My son and daughter at their same age intervals, and it's fun to relate to those kids.
Over my last 4 years working for Dr. Belinfante, I've found out that he's very personable, he's excellent with children, and he cares about each individual's needs.
One of the reasons that I think we're better with children than the average oral and maxillofacial surgeon is we're very accommodating to the children. The children take a little extra time, a little extra understanding, and some more compassion to deal with them. We stay nice and calm and let them know that this is an everyday procedure that we do, and it's not something new for us, and we understand that they're a little nervous, and they like the honesty, I believe. As a parent, I feel it's really important that the parents are in the room when we put their child to sleep and when we wake them up. We let them leave for the surgery part itself, but we want them in the room before and after for the parents' anxiety, for the child's anxieties, and they seem to do quite well the children seem to do quite well having their parents standing bedside holding their hand while they're going to sleep. This increases trust between the parent and me as well, and my staff. I believe there's a couple things that set our practice aside from other practices. One is I request, and my staff is very good with this as far as giving customer service. We like to make sure that we treat everyone the way we want to be treated, and we treat all patients fairly. If they have any questions or concerns, we're available 24 hours a day for their questions and concerns.
Here at Atlanta Oral and Facial Surgery, we want to assure all of our patients that we will handle all their insurance needs.
The second thing that sets us apart from other practices is the number of pediatric patients that I do, the young children, where we put those children to sleep with the parents in the room and therefore gain the trust of the child and the parents. And having 2 young children, I really feel for the parents and want them to be there and be a part of the surgery and ask as many questions as they like. One of the things that might draw patients to our practice is we do have a 3D CAT scan unit in the office, and sometimes we recommend a 3D CAT scan for a patient so that we can see better views of extra teeth in the jaws or tumors or cysts of the jaws, and this helps the surgery be more accurate. When a patient presents to us for dental implants or an extraction followed up by a dental implant, we can see to all of their needs as well as the placement of the implant and getting them back to their dentist to have the final crown placed.
When I first met Dr. Belinfante, my initial was to have my wisdom teeth removed. And then after that, I had a bone procedure done on my jaw. Dr. Belinfante put all my fears at ease. He made me feel very comfortable, and before the procedure, I felt very good going into it. My impression in the office was it was very clean, it was very well organized, and the staff were very friendly. My experience with Dr. Belinfante and the staff has been very excellent. From the beginning to the end, they explain what's going to happen. What stood out most for me during the experience was their professionalism and how caring they were with the additional phone calls and to make sure that you were feeling comfortable and were in no pain. I definitely would recommend Dr. Belinfante to my friends and loved ones. In fact, my daughter was in recently to have a procedure done to have her wisdom teeth removed and put all her fears to rest. As well as being a parent, a concerned parent, he put all of our fears to rest also. What I would like others to know about Dr. Belinfante is his professionalism and how caring he is towards his patients.
Patients oftentimes come back to us because they've had a good experience, because we worked well with their referring dentist, and maybe we treated their friends and family as well. And we do have a lot of returning patients. When we receive referral from someone in the dental community, we like to make sure that we communicate with their dentist and make sure that all the patient's needs are met. Communication is a big key for us, and we want to make sure that if there's any questions or concerns about what your treatment should be or would be, we will talk to your dentist's office and make sure that everyone is on the same page. When we complete your oral surgery care, we will refer you back to your dentist's office and let them know what we have done for you, surgically speaking. One of the things that we strive to have at our office is to provide the same kind of care that you would want at any place. We want you to talk to a person, we want you to have a good experience, we want you to have all your questions answered at any time, and to leave knowing that we treated you as a person, the way you would want to be treated. When a patient walks into our office, they can expect to be treated with respect and kindness and compassion towards their pain and their situation. Some of our patients are in a lot of pain when they come in and need to be treated immediately, and we get them right in. Other patients need to be scheduled, but they're always scheduled in a very timely manner. The staff is excellent at talking to patients on the phone and in person. They have worked with me for years. All of my staff has been with me more than 3 or 4 years each, some of them as long as 8 years.
Hi, my name is Sarah Prescott. I'm a surgical assistant. I've been with Dr. Belinfante for 7 years. Dr. Belinfante is very professional, and he has the best bedside manners of any doctor I know.
What makes our practice unique is that we have multiple offices and multiple locations that can treat multiple different types of facial deformities, facial injuries, dental and oral and maxillofacial needs of the patients, including dental implants, wisdom teeth extraction, pediatric surgeries. What makes us stand out is that all of our oral and maxillofacial surgeons are board certified, and we provide excellent patient care in a courteous and sincere manner.
Another characteristic about Dr. Belinfante that's most impressive is that he's a family man, and you can really see that by the way he treats all of his patients. He treats them like they are his own family and is very kind and understands and patient with every single one of them.
I want all my patients to know that we understand that they're nervous and anxious, and we do everything we can do to keep them happy and comfortable in a very professional and courteous and caring manner. I'm a father of 2 children, one in high school and one in elementary school, and I have a lot of fun with my kids. I coach my son's hockey team and spend a lot of time with him on the weekends. I met my beautiful wife while in dental school, and she followed me through all my different residencies and trainings in different cities, and she's been the backbone of my career. I like to volunteer 1 day a month downtown at a free clinic called Ben Massell. We provide oral surgery services, and a number of the oral surgeons in my group do volunteer at this facility. I volunteer to work with the Gwinnett Gladiators hockey team, and we do their facial trauma, facial reconstructions. As you know, hockey players do get some facial injuries, and we take care of them on the spot. I personally, on the weekends, as stress relief, play hockey myself and also do triathlons. I personally take a lot of pride in treating patients the way I want to be treated, treating patients very caring and very concerned about their needs when they come into my office.